Alright guys, welcome back. I want to start this off by saying that I have no reason to say what I'm about to say other than I believe that it's actually the truth. I am not a big YouTuber, I don't have very many subscribers, and of course we're always working on that. We'll get there eventually, but for now, YouTube is not my job. I do have a job outside of YouTube and a life outside of YouTube, of course, as you guys know. And the reason that I'm telling you this before I say this is because I wouldn't say this just to hype up a game, just to get other people excited for a game so that they'll have more interest in a game that I depend my livelihood on. I don't depend my livelihood on Call of Duty. I don't depend it on YouTube. I do YouTube for fun because I love talking to you guys and I love making videos and I love playing video games. That being said, I just gotta come out and say this. I really think Black Ops 4 might be the best Call of Duty multiplayer to ever come out. And this isn't part of the hype train. This isn't me just talking and being blinded by anything or like new release hype or anything like that. The game is solid. It just feels really, really good. And I really can't think of another game where the shooting feels this good, or the satisfaction of getting kills feels this good. It's a very addicting game and it's very different from all the other Call of Duties, and there's not anything else quite like it in the franchise. And this is a very bold statement. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that I am a complete Black Ops 1 fanboy. I don't think any game will be greater to me personally than Black Ops 1, but I gotta say, from a non-personal and only an objective point of view, I think Black Ops 4 has it, man. And it kills me to say that. If I had to order the Black Ops games, I would still put Black Ops 1 on top, but the gunplay for Black Ops 4 and looking at the game from an objective point of view, I would say that it might win. This is surprising to me too that I feel this way, right? Because after Call of Duty World War II, I learned a really hard lesson, and we all learned this lesson. We all learned it the hard way. Call of Duty World War II was one of the most hyped games in years for Call of Duty, and everybody was super excited for it, and we all could not wait for it to come out. And when it did come out, it ended up just kind of being a disappointment. And that was a hard pill to swallow. And of course, that game got better down the line, but it lost a lot of fans right off the bat, and a lot of people just gave up on the game altogether. And it's funny too, because Call of Duty World War II was kind of the reason that I started doing YouTube. I've always wanted to start doing YouTube around the time when a new Call of Duty comes out, and then I go ahead and start doing YouTube, and the game turns out to be kind of a flop and not really as good as everyone expected it to be. So what did I do? I did YouTube with pretty much only older Call of Duties, which we're still gonna do, by the way, here on the channel, just so you guys know. There's been a lot of Black Ops 4 coming out, but we are gonna go back and do old COD stuff, so fear not if you were concerned. But going back to the original point, after we learned that lesson the hard way, I was really, really skeptical to get excited for any new Call of Duty coming out from that point on, really. And then we got the first teaser for Black Ops 4 with the guys cutting out the 4 logo, and I was like, okay, big whoop, it's Black Ops 4. Like, everyone knew that the game was going to be called that. And then we got the multiplayer trailer, and there was a lot of mixed feelings on that because the game seemed futuristic. The game is kind of futuristic, but it's a little more modern than Black Ops 3, right? And then the beta came out, and if you guys were watching my stream during the beta, you'll remember that at first I was kind of like, I was a little bit unsure about how I felt about the game. It took me a little while to get used to. After about maybe 3 or 4 hours on the beta, I kind of understood what the point of this game was and how you have to play it a little bit differently. So that got me a little bit hyped for the game, but I still didn't have many expectations. And then the Blackout beta came out, which I didn't get to play as much of as I wanted to, but I still did get a little bit of time with it, and I wasn't overly impressed, right? It's another Battle Royale game. And for me, being just another Battle Royale game didn't generate too much hype because I have played so much PUBG and so much Fortnite in the last year that I literally cannot get excited about another Battle Royale game. I just can't. And Blackout is really good. I still do play it, but it definitely wasn't my main focus. So kind of going back to the multiplayer thing here, I was a little bit skeptical. I did end up liking it, but I still didn't really get my hopes up, and now the game is out and I just love it, man. It's really so good. I gotta say right now, guys, if you were on the fence about getting this game, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Really, this is a game that you do not want to miss. I think if you skip out on this game, you're gonna feel bad about it later down the line. You're gonna feel just like I felt about MW3 and Infinite Warfare in my Hindsight's 2020 series. Huh? Yeah, remember those videos? Remember how sad I sounded in those videos that I didn't put enough time into those games? That's what you're gonna end up like. So don't be like me, son. Learn from my mistakes. Play the game, give it a chance. You're going to like it. It's very fun, and I approve 100% of it. Just wanted to come out and say this because I felt like it needed to be said. There's a lot of YouTubers going around saying this that are obviously big on YouTube and they're Activision VIPs and all that stuff. So I wanted you to hear it from a guy who's keeping it real over here, right? So let me know if you agree with this. I know it's a very tall statement, but try not to think biased, think objectively. Do you think this multiplayer could be the best multiplayer in COD? I sincerely do think that. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up on it as it really helps the channel out, and subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter, links down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.